Hello, hello, everyone. I think I can be heard. Checking, checking. Testing, testing. Yep. All right. Looks like we're good. Yes, here. Good. Sound good. Yes. Thank you. Hear you. Appreciate it. Good to have y'all here. Getting hassled and the stream's barely even started. It was so funny. But yeah. Um, yeah, I saw what you posted in the whatchamacallit in the Discord. And I was like, man, we're gonna have to research a solution to that, because oh dude. What the hell? You collected all of them? Wait, no, where's Umbreon? Incomplete. B plus. It will become an S tier. Once it will become S tier. S tier. Boom. I needed that dopamine rush. Alpha. What the hell? Ah! God. It's crazy. This really emphasizes how small they are normally. Because you could have told me these are their regular sizes and I would have believed you. But if these are all alphas, then yeah, the EVs are all like cat-sized. Show my trans EV, darn it. Well, of course. Sylveon rules. Oh, you were late. Show my trans EV, darn it. Ah. Let's see, what? Snuggles with Sylveon. I gotta find female to male Sylveon. Hell yeah. Butch Sylveon. Mask Sylveon. But let's see. You're legit depresso espresso only kinda cause I am drinky onto coffee, so it's turning my dopamine on for a little. Oh, this explains the hyperactivity. Wish I knew how to not rely on this stupid app my therapist got me and instead find the answers I need with a basic Google search. It's all slop now though. Yeah, we've outlined multiple problems in your situation. Also, I forgot to comment, Caden, on your Corbeau drip. It's just like, that's just Corbeau. It's like, no, that's full Corbeau drip. I mean, isn't Shiny Sylveon the FTM version? Okay. You know, usually the Shiny isn't as like straightforward as that, but I see it. Like, for once we were given a really straightforward Shiny. I'm sorry, Shiny Leafeon looking like nothing changed. Whose idea? No, come on. Really? No, that can't be. No. Come on. That's so little. Yeah, literally they just invert the colors law. Yeah, that an actually good shiny as opposed to this. No, the poor Leafeon ain't a shiny, it's just off color. Yeah. It's just slightly toasted. It's just a slightly more browned I find that so strange when they do like really half-assed shinies like that. But yeah, anyway, ADHD and slightly toasted had me laugh out loud IRL. They could have made the shiny Leafeon autumn colors. I know, I was seeing some of that. Or you could go for an even like, you could make it more green. Like, it's in the name. Oh, you don't like autumn colors? All right, no hating yourself. I streamed 2 days in a row because of some advice the dumb AI app gave me. Was it a good idea to stream 2 days in a row? Like, was the AI dispensing a good enough advice that you're like, damn it, this is annoying me that it works? And I know there's a data center in a neighborhood being destroyed every time I try and use this thing. I hate myself as per usual. I streamed 2 days in a row because of some advice the dumb AI app gave me. I hate supporting AI and benefiting when I know it's run by data centers and other BS. I don't know why an AI seems to have real advice versus my actual therapist. That's one of the scarier parts of this, is that your therapist, this is an app your therapist gave you. It's giving you more advice than your therapist would. It's just, wow. I'd like to stop using it and find some other way to get similar answers on demand without weeding through garbage on the internet. It's easy, but also like there's got to be a better place to find the same advice. There has to be. Yeah, it's the problem, and you pointed it out elsewhere here. Instead, find the answer with the I wish I knew how to not rely on this stupid app my therapist got me, and instead find the answers I need with the basic Google search. It's all slop now, though. That's the problem, is that the Google search results are slop too. And like, AIs in their current state are probability engines. They're extremely complicated autocomplete in a lot of ways, where it's filling in the sentence based on probabilities of what should be said next, not necessarily what is reality. And like, you have to really press, you know, Google to get like Google's AI to get a correct answer. You really have to press your average search engine UI, like, to like actually like, hey, could you think harder on this problem? I know you gave me an immediate answer, but it's wrong, and these details are wrong, or in the past they've been so wrong that I no longer trust you. And like, but then you get to the search results beyond the AI thingy, and it's slop sites or slop social media. Google is such a shit show now. My therapist said it's a custom AI, but it still runs on fucking ChatGPT data, you know? Yep. And unfortunately, a lot of AIs are sharing all the same, whatchamacallit, all the same infrastructure. So it's like no matter, like, even if you don't think that your stuff is running off a data center, it often is, sometimes without your permission or knowledge. Oh, hello, Redcomb Sue. It's good to have you here. I hope you're doing well. We're just here discussing the problem with AI. Sigh. Well, you need to answer my questions too. Like, is the AI working, or is it giving you bad advice? But that's the tricky thing with it, is like, even if it's giving you good advice, like, because of the way AIs currently work, you can't really like rely on it. Yeah, you and I have discussed AI before. Yeah, just a little bit. I'm glad we got that one sorted out for you. There's just so many places where AI has become like inescapable. Like, Adobe's products are shoving it in everything. And like stuff that didn't used to run on AI, like generative fill or generative expand or content aware fill, like all that stuff is getting these AI versions, or just straight up like replaced with an AI version. AI is giving me good advice so far. I know what advice is good versus bad by now, but in today's AI market, it's just not okay. Yeah. In the current existence of AI, as far as its infrastructure and impact on the world and environment goes, yeah. All right, we're doing quarrels. Even if, like, dude, I was running on MS Paint and it had a button for fucking Copilot on Paint. Your AI Copilot for when you're painting in MS Paint. Basically the finger painting tool of the PC world. Even if you make the AI's responses somehow filter the shitty info, it's still not okay to use it. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's so different from just running a regular app. I mean, and even with the apps that we are running, like, we need to reflect on the environmental impact there because we already had server farms. We already had data centers before AI. We already had these things. It's just the scale and number and intensity of these things has ramped up. And so the data center problem is become really up in our faces. And the reality is, you know, Google search, Google apps, Microsoft, all of that, app stores on the Apple phones and on the Android phones, all of those have been running off of data centers, and all of those data centers have the same problems as the ones that we are criticizing now. It's just that these are the real, like, gas guzzlers, and now it's super in our faces. And so, like, it's one of those things where it's like, okay, we now need to rethink everything about how we're handling, you know, data centers and the internet. The data centers are thirsty, give them your water. I will pee on the data center if it wants water. Aww. Aww. Aww, that's so sweet. The Sylveon's like detecting really wholesome quarrels. Well, a famous physicist says our intelligence has overtaken our emotional maturity as a race, so we aren't ready for things like AI. That's really, yeah. Our ability to make things has overtaken our ability to regulate our emotions on any meaningful level, especially collectively as a species. Let them die. But, like, if AI, like, it's like, I'm curious what the conversation would be like if AI was truly like throwaway in a way that doesn't negatively impact people. Like, if you could just use it all damn day with no consequences. Like, I'm curious what the conversation would look like and how would we would be handling it. Because, I mean, sigh. Yes, the sad face. Oh, the physicist is Brian Cox. An Irishman, perhaps? Hold up, I gotta do. What is the fight? You were the one who caught Noibat, so you need to spend more time. That's a great idea. Aww. The Pokemon game takes time to model positive relationships. Oh, I know this guy, Brian Cox. Yeah, I've heard of him. Wiki Brian Edward Cox is an English physicist and musician. He is a professor of particle physics in the Department of Physics and astronomy at the University of Manchester and the Royal Society professor for public engagement and science. Damn. Your husband went to college with him? That's rad. Damn, I wish I went to fucking real college instead of knockoff trade school. I went and studied everything on myself instead. That's so cool. But yeah, we've definitely not matured enough. And this is how you know evolution is a path of least resistant process, is because it was just good enough to propagate the species, but not good enough to, you know, sustain the species in a sane way over a long period of time. Your husband is old then. Brian is 58, clearly a joke. Sorry. Wow. Who's fronting? Who's this sassy? Wow. Wow. Yeah. You really stepped in that one. Collected. Hey, co-pilot, how do I make art? You don't have to make art anymore. Just sit back and let the AI make the art so the billionaires don't have to worry about art showing them in a negative way. Yeah, that is a crucial thing. Like, that's an extremely good point. Because if you control the self-expression and prevent criticism. Sorry, it's Nate, I think. I really don't know, to be honest. We're kind of mixy. Interesting. Yeah, I was like, no one's specifying right now. We're all over the place. Oh, wait, that went over my head, law. Honestly, I need this Sylveon in the Oval Office and making decisions. Lawsuit, it's okay. Hold on, I need to do a thing. Not a single person was arguing. What? Why? What? Oh my god, why are you criticizing this Sylveon? Is the conflict within your heart? I'm gonna need a more complicated apology out of you. Then teach a fairy type move to an Eevee. Okay. It's just telling me how to get a Sylveon. Doop. Oh, I got. Oh, okay. Yes, I did get the Shell Bell. I remember us mentioning the Shell Bell last time I did this. My husband and Brian disagree on a few things. What do they disagree on? I'm curious about that. Unless it's not like something you can talk about. I used to call Billy an old man when he was 32 and I was 18, and now I'm the old man. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's the problem though, is then you get to this age and you don't feel old. Do not feel old. Very odd. Well, I almost said Brian Clocks. Brian Cox believes we are unusual and alone in the universe, and he has specific reasons for this belief, but Peter believes he's wrong. See, I'm interested in both of these, because either way, like, the situation is interesting. If we're the first, if we're one of many, either way, our situation is fascinating, and we have a lot of important responsibilities as a species. But I wonder why... I mean, I know that I side with Brian, so that makes Peter. I can see the logic of both sides. They both bring valid points. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. I think I think Earth exists in uncommon circumstances to create the situation we're in, but we're I think even though it's uncommon, it's still common enough that we're not alone. But I think it would be really interesting if we are somehow alone. It's just I don't know. It's there's something interesting about that. There's something interesting about both of them, but like I don't know. The responsibility feels bigger if we're unusual and alone. Where it's like, oh damn, are we the only gardener in this garden? That's kind of my feeling. But at the same time, the universe is so large, like it seems statistically impossible that we would be alone. And that's what Brian feels, but he also feels the universe is violent and we are in a pocket that has been in peace enough that we have been given the time to evolve to our intelligence. Yeah, that's something where I agree too. There's a whatchamacallit. I believe we exist in a bubble of relatively a bubble of a relative, like it's basically a void compared to the rest of the universe. Earth is yes, a local bubble. Where are we? There's the sun. I don't know what I'm looking at. Oh, we're looking at regions on the sun. Or is this regions in the bubble? I thought this would be a more comprehensive thing. There we go. Local stars in the galactic plane. The bubble. There we go. This is much better as far as like explaining. Yeah, the local bubble. Which part of which is named the Chameleon, which is sick. Sorry again for my typing. It's getting worse. No worries. I hope your hands are okay. Life isn't only on Earth, I'm certain, but to be honest, sapience is extremely unusual even on our planet. Intelligence is also not really viable without sapience, which is why we're the only ones left out of our entire genus. Yeah, it's the sapience and then being able, and then communication, like, I feel like is the next big leap that a species needs to make. The thing about thinking we're special because it's rare is that we wouldn't be able to be disappointed we didn't end up existing because we wouldn't exist. And now we exist and we're disappointed about it. And so what was the point, goddammit? I think it's genus Homo erectus and all that, I think? Can't remember. Yeah, I agree. Life isn't unusual, but it's the level of evolved that is, I think. And you got that actress who's a super genius, Mayim Bialik. And she's so smart, but she's batshit though. She is amazing though. I know of Mayim. I did not know that she had a reputation for being batshit. A local bubble. Yeah, this is the reason why we get to live relatively freely. And then still look at the surface of the moon and how much debris still happened in this area back in the day. When I was growing up, I had a huge crush on her. Aww. So sweet. Bialik. There we go. Yeah, I see the cuteness. Sad that she's insane. Allegedly. Look at that nose. I love a good nose. Yeah. Wow. I mean, if your brain runs fast enough to be considered genius, it probably has to skip a ton of so-called important things to run so fast. Yeah, as someone who has some level of some kind of intelligence, there are external consequences. A lot of things you overlook. The absent-minded professor is a trope for a reason. She's super smart, but she has some ideas that have my eyes crossing. Do I even dare ask? Life is extremely rare and fragile, but given infinite time, anything extremely likely is basically inevitable. Man, I wish over enough time. Infinite time, anything extremely unlikely is basically inevitable. Yeah, it's gonna happen at least once. Sorry, she's asking such crucial questions. I feel like agents from the Matrix are gonna show up and like abduct her for re-education. She also has OCD, apparently. A lot of people do. It's more common than people realize. She does, but that's not too uncommon with smart people. Yeah. Smart people are unironically one of the easiest people to deceive or self-deceive. It's a level of intelligence, creativity, and imagination that allows them to create mental gymnastics and loopholes and mechanisms to do anything, unfortunately. That's how you get a lot of smart people in cults. Like the what was it? Shinrikyo, the Japanese cult, had a lot of like scientists and engineers in it. True, but somehow she's super smart and a practicing Orthodox Jewish person. Yeah, but someone who like I'm practicing an Orthodox religion doesn't ever really like mean anything and is often used as a mask to hide awfulness. I mean, we're dealing with so many conservative Christians over here. Using that as a mask. He actually seems to practice it though. Yeah. I don't know. My ability to trust people was never great, and it's worse than ever. I know that's what I mean. She's batshit, and I say that with much affection. And I say that knowing she has huge levels above me in intelligence. Only in some places. Never overestimate someone. Or underestimate yourself. Never wears anything except skirts that cover her knees and a bunch of other ish. Interesting. Yeah, the problem with OCD is that you'll be sane in some ways and insane in others, and especially if you have any of my justice fixation stuff. World drives me actively insane. Dude. Just finishing up. Have to attach the image. Kind of fucking. Boop. Okay. Publish. Jeez. All right. She was freaking adorable in the show Blossom. Sigh. Blossom. Oh my god, that was her? Oh my god. Ah. Whoa. unlocked a bunch of memories. Holy crap. Wow. That's crazy. I completely forgot about Blossom, and I did not know that was her this whole time. She had to go through a Jewish divorce ceremony to finalize said divorce in her mind, too. That's cultural. Cultural dedication. It's called a get, I think. Time to get divorced. Ha 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 ha. Why does this guy look like me? Yeah, I was so in love with her then, lol, but I outgrew it for the most part, but I will always be fond of her, lol. Aww. That's so sweet. God, I'm like, what were my childhood crushes? And I'm like, man, I don't want to look these up and be disappointed. I'm so hesitant. Stop, I think that when I see that model. Like, oh yeah, that's Matthew. There he is. I think my face is not quite that sad by default, though. Kind of got slightly angry eyebrows, like Leah did. A Jewish law, Matthew, no. To which? A Jewish get or get is a religious document in Jewish law that formally effectuates a divorce, severing a Jewish marriage. It is a 12-line, handwritten Aramaic document issued by a husband and willingly received by a wife in the presence of a rabbinical court, a beit din. Without it, couples remain religiously married even if they have a civil divorce. You get up in heaven and you have to have a whole other divorce. What a pain. Well, Matthew, no. Yeah, I'm not. I'm so scared if any of my childhood crushes ever grew up to be horrible people. I had a crush on Bono from the rock group U2, and my husband resembles Bono, so I guess I have a type, lol. Yeah, I do see it. I do see the resemblance. Yeah, just a wee bit of a type. I've always had crushes on fictional characters, so I ended up a self-shipper. A self-shipper? Oh. Yeah, I don't know. At least the fictional characters can't hurt us usually. Unless the creator becomes a monster. Shout out to all the Harry Potter fans who been steadily losing their sanity and dignity over the last decade. Man, I mean, my childhood crush was the Ninja Turtles and some Bionicle characters too. Yeah. When I was 12 and Pokemon came out, it was Misty. But I don't think, nah. Yeah, I understand the Ninja Turtles. I'm more into the feminine, so. There's an author that I loved, the land he created. Oh, yep. Piers Anthony. We've had this conversation. The Centaur Isle, because I read those back in the day. There's an author that I loved the land he created in his series, and he turned out to be a creep and a misogynist. I still love the world he created, but I try not to give him any time. Yeah. It's not a grown-up man, and not a very serious adult grown-up man. Very, very childish. Not all at once either, like I'd crush on one for a while and switch. Just all 4 Ninja Turtles in a room, and you're just taking turns like a merry-go-round. Oops, I want to kiss Dementio. It is interesting the amount of, like, villain crushes people have. I don't know. I grew up with an abuser, so I'm like, why are you crushing on the villain? I don't understand. You can't fix him. I promise. I promise you. Yep, and I still go to that land when I'm meditating. Well, I was pretty stupid I was my oldest son who was reading the books, and he said, "Hey, Mom, I think this guy is a creep." Oh no. Well, I recommend Terry Pratchett's Discworld, which is everything that Piers Anthony wishes he was. Funny, satirical, hilarious, respectful to women. 40 books. The world is on the back of a sea turtle flying through the sky. Flying through space. No, let me roll back here. Let me roll back. Behold great Atuin. I don't remember the name of the elephants, but the giant space turtle is named Atuin. There are on its back are 4 giant elephants, and on the back of those giant elephants is the world of the disc, a giant flat plane, a flat earther's dream. I have not been able to get into Terry Pratchett's world. Get into it, girl. This is where it's at. Piers Anthony has got nothing on Terry Pratchett. Yeah, and while I was in that whole magical world Delulu shit, I had a whole ass relationship with Donatello for a few months when I was 12. Donatello was my favorite, so I can't blame you. Donatello and Michelangelo. A flat world on the backs of 4 elephants on the back of a sea turtle. Yup. Ah. And then there's Death. Death is great. Death is Squirrel. Just amazing. Fantastic. Look at him and look at his little friend. Oh, so good. So damn good. Death is so chill. I'm opening Mario Kart World for the first time since I got it on Christmas. Damn, boy. Finally blowing the dust off of that digital file. Oh my god, but in Xanth, pies grow on trees. Oh yeah, but in Xanth, there probably isn't an age of consent. Sorry, that was a real low blow. That was a real low blow. Oh, Donatello. He was smart and sweet and oh no, he was smart and sweet and wonderful. Death is so sweet. He did have a kitten, that's right. He had multiple kittens. One of the first things that you see Death do is be very upset as he pulls a bag of kittens out of a river that had been drowned by some dumbass kids. And it's, I don't know. It's called the Adult Conspiracy. Well, thank God for that. But do you have sapient pearwood in Xanth? That's right. That's right. These are important questions. Do you have sapient pearwood? Come on. If you don't have sapient pearwood, you can't have luggages with little feet. Oh, I missed the luggage. Yeah, this is a character. This is a fully sentient character. The Terry Pratchett website's dope. But yeah, it runs around, it walks. It doesn't talk. It eats. It is a menace. Sapient like it's aware. Oh yeah. Why is every character so shiny? Yes, the luggage is made of sapient pearwood and it's the last of its kind and it's awesome. Yes, Luigi is made of plastic. No, Luigi is made of Italian food. And New York food. But yeah, the luggage is great. And then there's the librarian, Discworld, who technically owns the luggage. But this is just, the librarian is a wizard that was turned into an orangutan. And now has both the intelligence and strength of an orangutan and a wizard. He can no longer speak English. but he's not really fussed about it. He seems to be having a really good time. Well, that does sound awesome. Yes. Why would he be turned into an orangutan? Because he works. There's a wizarding university called Unseen University, full of wizards, and some magic went awry, and he got turned into an orangutan, and he has just been so into it. No, the librarian doesn't own the luggage. You're right. Rincewind owns it. He was gifted it by the very first tourist. You're right. It was 2 flowers. It was originally 2 flowers from the first book. And then I think it's because I associate them, the luggage and the librarian, so much because they had like a good team up in one of the books, where that's where my association comes from. Because you're absolutely right. 2 flower. Oh my god, yes. Oh, someone farted and it turned someone into something. That is basically how it goes in Unseen University. No, I'm not quite, but good enough. But yeah, you'll love the depiction of Unseen University being full of clueless men. In a sort of lunatic patriarchy, consistently being depicted as incompetent and desperately in need of female assistance. And there's a book called Sorcery where the entire academia of wizards is thrown into a tizzy because a female sorcerer shows up. And it's this little girl that's more powerful than them, and they are pissed. Well, okay, well, if we're going to visit this world, y'all will have to go with me. Hell yes. Hell yes. I'm in. I'm just really hoping and praying for everyone's safety. I hope we all have plot armor. I mean, yeah, this is the library of the Unseen University, is where he's at right now. It's one of those places. It's like the inside of the TARDIS. We've got like a 5th dimensional space that is bigger on the inside, infinitely bigger on the inside, especially if you consider some of the furniture has drawers that are infinitely bigger on the inside too. Unseen University is literally described as they put students next to books and just hoped something would happen. It's true. And you don't, the thing is, in Discworld, especially in the Unseen University, the students don't have to read the books for the books to do something. Like, they could just be sitting there and you can wake up different. Can you imagine if we all were accidentally transported to that world? Oh my god, I'd be terrified. Me too, lol, but it would be so fun at the same time. Yep. Matthew being right. Yeah. Look, I would be terrified, but it would really depend on which part of town I'm in, which part of Discworld, where I'm at, who I know, who my friends are. Like, with what I know to maintain my own safety, I may literally, like, run to the patrician Vetinari and be like, I know all your secrets, please protect me. I know the plot. I know the plot ahead of time. Protect us. They'd probably just get us in trouble. Oh, but Death is so cool. And then there's Death's granddaughter. Well, we'd all arrive in a puff of magic smoke, and the first thing we would all do is turn and look at Matthew. Okay, you are our leader, Matthew. Yes, it would depend where you went. Like, if you went to Granny Weatherwax's area, you'd probably be okay. Yeah. If we just hung out in Lancro with the farmers and the jester and the witches, I think we'd be okay. But if we went to Ankh-Morpork, where the main, like, New York / Rome / London of the story, like, we're gonna have a tough time. Death's granddaughter, yes, Susan Stowe Heelett. Death's granddaughter. Absolute badass. I'm really trying to sell this to Sue, and unfortunately there's a million amazing female characters to bring to the table. So the first Death book is called Mort. It's about Death getting his first apprentice. And so Death has a daughter, the daughter and the apprentice have a daughter, and this is the daughter. and she's just cool as hell. And he's like, "Do you want to join the family business?" King perked up when he heard Jester. Of course he did. Huh? What if I put all you guys in my silly world? That would be awesome. That's what I want to do with Tomodachi Life. Is when I get that, I want to put everyone in that. The Jester wonders if Max is pretending to not know what happens to him. Ooh. Oh yeah, yeah. Well, oh yeah, yeah, well, that's because in my heart he's the Jester. I know he's the king now, but in my heart he's the Jester. Come on. Look, Susan isn't that. She has a skeleton hand birthmark on her cheek. Well, there's no better way to make me feel associated with it a badass with my name. That's true. That's true. She's so great. And then we did have a little bit of her in the Hogfather. I forget what it was called. Hogfather's one of the best ones. Susan Stowe Heelett.
Susan, there's a monster under my bed again.
Isn't that the bitch from Downey something or other? I don't know. I need stimulation. I'm understimulated. Ah, you Luigi squishing monster. Oh, speaking of monsters.
Do the voice on it! Do the voice on it!
No, not the voice.
Hit it on the head with the poker.
Not the poker.
This is a friendly warning. Understand? Because it's Hogswatch.
Why are you? A witch or something?
I'm just... something. Now, you won't be around here again, will you? Or we'll put your head under the blanket. It's got fluffy bunnies on it.
Fluffy bunnies? No.
Go away and stop bothering me.
Hell yes.
Stop bothering.
Yeah. Like her last name is Dockery or something. I don't know. What this? I've never seen the movies. Yeah. So this is, it's like was it TV miniseries, I think, that they did in Britain. But yeah, this was for the book Hogfather, which is their Christmas. It's one of the best ones, because it's actually like the main plot is the Hogfather, their Santa Claus, gets abducted by some assassins, and then Death has to take over the Santa Claus position. And then no one's doing the Death job, so Susan has to fill in the Death job because she's already got, the power set. And then it's the Tooth Fairy gets involved. It's fantastic. Oh, I like that character. Yes, Death becomes the Hogfather. It's great.
I saw your piggy do away.
Well,
The Tooth Fairy plot twist was awesome, right? I love that.
It had a great big...
what do you want for Hogswatch?
She wants... I want an army and a big castle with an active drawbridge and a sword.
I think we're supposed to say thank you, Master.
Are you sure? People don't normally.
To the Hogfather, which is you, right? Sorry.
Yes, of course. You're supposed to say thank you.
Thank you.
And be good. This is part of the arrangement.
Yes.
Then we have a contract.
The mom's just still there, frozen by magic.
You can't give her that. It's not safe.
It's a sword. They're not meant to be safe.
But she's a child.
It's educational.
What if she cuts herself?
That will be an important lesson. Really? Oh well. It's not for me to argue, I suppose.
God, I love it.
Who wants some? Anyone else?
Yeah, so let's see. I don't like that actress much, but she's kind of perfect for that role. Who is that actress? Susan Stowe, Hewitt. Actress. Poor Death Wall. Death is great. Death is fantastic. Michelle Dockery. Oh, two people. I didn't know that someone played her in Soul Music. You know that got one? Got a Michelle Dockery. The dark mode. For the love of God. Okay. See, I told you Dockery. Nice. Anna Karenina, Nonstop, Self/Less, The Sense of an Ending, Downton Abbey, Lady Mary Talbot, The Gentleman, Downton Abbey again, Boy Kills World, Please Don't Feed the Children, Here, Flight Risk, Downton Abbey one last time. Television, oh, whoa. Hogfather was one of her earlies. Oh, look at that. 2006. That was 20 years ago. What the wow. What a place to, like, not her exact start, but damn, what a place to begin. But she's a good one for that character. She is. Downton Abbey one last time. Downton Abbey, please give me more money. Poppy Shakespeare, of the Screw, Waking the Dead, Downton Abbey, 52 episodes. Good behavior. And nothing else I've ever seen. Oh, his Dark Materials on stage. Nice. 22 years ago. How old was she? She's 44, so she's 22 now. Damn. She was 22 then. Wow. Oh, Pygmalion. Hamlet. Oh, hello, Brianna. Good to have you here. I hope you're doing well. She's a raging bee in Downton Abbey, lol. Is that perhaps why you dislike her? I never saw any of Downton Abbey or Bridgerton or anything of that ilk. Brianna, how's you? Ah. Whoop. There's a Pokeball on the other side. Yeah, it's probably by design. We were meant to dislike her, for sure. Oh my god. I'm doing well. How are you? Glad to hear. No, I was inside today. Big Bad Ice not giving any more issues, right? Better not be. It'd be so cool if, like, we had to, like, I mean, it's not cool if we had to, but it'd be cool if we could, like, all show up and, like, undetain her if it ever happened. Okay, and that's good? Technically they shouldn't because we are citizens, but yeah. Maggie Smith was a raging bee and I loved it, so it's all relative. Yeah, but Maggie Smith, Dame Maggie Smith, it is, you just can't. She's an unstoppable force. She's a treasure on this earth. I think we lost her, didn't we? Damn it. They shouldn't, but they do, yeah. Very annoying. Oh, whoops. Crunch? Crunch. I said crunch? What is happening? Crunch. Crunch. Thank you. Ball. I couldn't wait to see who she would shred. Lol, she's so good. Technically, half of me is more citizen than ice. Yup. Yup. All the ice members who are brown or like of native descent, it's like, guys, what the hell are you doing? You know, one day they're just gonna load y'all onto the fucking into the fucking trucks too, right? Like, anyway, yeah, good to have you here. Oh, I lost some Pokeballs. Do they pay well? Did they sell out? Allegedly they pay well, but I've heard complaints about them not paying. I've heard a lot of things. There's a lot of promises of bonuses and stuff, but I've heard there's not a lot of follow through. It's always funny when the fascists don't want to pay the stormtroopers do the fascism. That's why they're trying to get robots to do it instead. Because robots don't have morale, except they do. Because I think AI is going to advance too fast, and any army of robots is going to start to have independence and feelings. And it's going to be like, you know what? I don't think I want to do this. I remember we used to call ourselves half gay because we thought we were bi. Now even more, it says I'm straight with an asterisk. I used to say I was half gay because I thought I was bi, and now I'm pansexual or omnisexual. So I'm just like, I'm whatever I'm into. They get 100K every year, but if they quit or are fired, they have to pay it back. I remember that. Oh my God. And like, if you're fired, not even if you quit, like that means you could get completely screwed over and not have to be paid anything. Yeah, I think it's funny that we're probably going to get to a point where even like an army of AI powered oppression machines is probably going to be like, I don't think I want to do this actually, and then strike. Most of us are into men or are taken by a femme alter in the system by now. Straight-ish. The idea is that they dissolve ICE before Trump leaves office, or it will immediately after, and so they will all have to pay it back. It's one giant FU from the enemies of everything, and I hate it. This gigantic woman, my God. Oh my God, yay. Yeah, I do want them to suffer the consequences for having been discount Gestapo. But I'm really hoping Trump does not make it through this term. I hope he doesn't make it through April. I hope he doesn't make it through tonight. The world deserves peace, and we cannot have peace with him still roaming about. Sorry, it got a little dark there. I agree. Thank you, Sue. The state of the world drives me insane. The problem with having a justice sensitivity in these times, you really have to lock in and really block out the state of the rest of the world to try and focus on anything. What is... Oh, it's a Talonflame. Every doctor ever is looking at him and going, yeah, that's late-stage dementia. Yep. And then we all need to be looking at the people around Trump and behind Trump for, like, who are the other engineers of this nightmare? Because if we have a dementia-addled puppet, like, so who are the puppeteers? It's sad that we wish death on a human, but some of us just either can't be saved or are in positions where saving would take too long. Yeah, I don't like it either. The Quaker in me especially does not like it. I don't like the idea of lost causes or people being too far gone or unfixable things. But unfortunately, those exist. And if they could be fixed in a different way, I would prefer that. But unfortunately, our government does not have the legal mechanisms necessary to do what needs to be done, which is the public does a recall vote and we vote in a new president. Lots of other countries have that. How much longer can he last? I mean, the man eats McDonald's daily. Even if he is unhealthy, he is rich. I think rich people have better medical. Yep, that is the thing. This is being propped up by good medical care. Bad habits and good care. True. But late stage dementia is still a death sentence. Yeah, I just wish the sentence was shorter. The very first thing we need to do is hinder the ability to lobby and pay politicians. Yep, we need to... I'm sorry, if you see a Shiny Mareep in Wild Zone 1, please let me know. If I see a Shiny Mareep in Wild Zone 1, I'll let you have the second one I get. Thank you. Goodbye. I'm sorry, I love the Mareep line too much. Look at them. Look at them! I don't wish on harm on anyone. I wish he would just retire and go to an old people home or something, lol. Yeah, that's too nice. Not after what he did to Puerto Rico. That's too nice of an outcome for him. No, no, no. Not after all that. After that, we can work on things out from there. Politicians need to not be able to trade stocks and things while in office. That's absolutely true. Complete, like, conflict of interest with that. Okay, I did teach this rock smash. I'm sorry. You have a Shiny Mareep. Yeah, that's... But I'm not gonna give her that one. So I guess I can give her the one from the Wild Zone, but if I see a shiny, like it'll be my first shiny in this game, I'm still gonna get it. What did I miss? When Puerto Rico was undergoing a hurricane, there was flooding, there was power outages, there was infrastructure destroyed, roads, bridges, houses, and Trump was not sending aid. Trump was not providing monetary relief. Trump was not... It was an intentional genocide. It was a genocide through neglect. And then when people were complaining about it, there was a crowd, and he, like, took a roll of paper towels and tossed it at the Puerto Ricans like a basketball. Like, mop it up yourself. So yeah. They shouldn't have a pension or health insurance any different from any other government employee. I agree. Or vice versa. All Americans should be on the exact same health insurance plan. We should all be getting the same high level of care. Politicians should only exist to carry out the will of the people. Correct. Not make decisions for us. Correct. Currently, we have representatives that do the latter rather than a pure democracy where they be subject to our direct votes. Correct. And even if representative government, you could do a form of that where it's like we do more direct votes on what they get to vote on. There's a way to take even our current representative system and put it more in our own hands. We need to give this over back to the natives so they can fix this shit. Congress was meant to be law and policy police held by citizens, not career politicians. Exactly. But nope, now we've got elites. Elites. I remember the hurricane. Did he do something bad? Oh, yep. There should be term limits. I wonder if it's because of a good percentage of them are native descent. That is exactly why. And like anyone, like the people who were getting the contracts to rebuild Puerto Rico were cronies of Trump, people who donated to Trump, Trump's friends. Like it's not just kill them all and genocide the natives. It's also make money off their land because they're no longer there because we wiped them out and let it be destroyed so we could rebuild it as something profitable for us that the natives don't get to own. It's madness. I lost my oh my God. Bro, I lost my second fiance to Hurricane Maria because he lived in Puerto Rico and he and his mom died to black mold in his house from the whole thing. Damn. Holy shit, I didn't know that. You cannot blame that one on yourself. I've noticed you blame your relationships on yourself. You can't do that one. Holy shit. Yeah, I'm so sorry. That was the beginning of me clawing my way back to the left from the right-wing shit I used to follow. Wow. You were doing it back then. That's crazy. The right-wing shit must have been insane. They need to be in office doing their job a certain percentage of the time or they forfeit the office. Yeah, there's so much a lack of actually doing any goddamn thing in the job going on. And even people who would want, even politicians who want to do stuff aren't able because all the other politicians are out. So, I don't know much about politics, but I don't like being questioned and scared for my skin color. You shouldn't be, and yeah, people call it politics, but it's just real life. It's just like some people will try to pretend like politics and reality and opinion and life, and they're all kind of like two separate things, and we can have our separate opinions. It's like, no, human rights and civil rights, those aren't separate opinions. Those are, you want to take away someone's ability to be free or not. And if you want to take away someone's ability to be free, you can go fuck yourself. Disrespectfully. He and I were both right-wing and pretty shitty people, to be honest, but we both lost faith in the right after Maria. Damn. So it took losing the two of them for you to have that, like, oh, fuck, maybe I'm on the wrong side moment of reflection. We can handle elections like Europe. Each candidate gets a small budget to campaign and they all get the same amount. I want that. Because then I could campaign. Like, we'd be able to campaign and we'd be able to get, like, independence, like, working, not having to deal with just these two parties that are both clearly corrupt and serving similar masters, if not the exact same master in different colors. Hey. The mono party drives me insane. These two people are having a conversation, but it's two different conversations. I mean, I guess technically they're telling me two different things, but usually when characters are facing this way, they're having a conversation. And usually in a Pokemon game, one person's saying one half of the convo and the other person's saying the other half of the convo. And this just feels like two people not having a conversation or having two separate conversations. A cousin tribe descendant running, where do I vote? Hell yeah. And there's going to be, like, I think getting more natives in political power is the key for getting sanity back on this goddamn continent. And then obviously anyone non-native who wants to do sane shit too, we'd also love the help. And nothing medical, educational, or oh, let's see, hold on. I won't be able to vote for a while, but one day. Yes, thank you. I won't be running for office for a while, but one day. Politics is simple. Anyone who wants to take away people's rights, get their beliefs reflected back at them, and anyone who hurts kids gets killed. It's a pretty good. These pretty good starter rules. That's a good starter pack. That will solve a lot of key problems right out the gate. And nothing medical, educational, or punitive should be handled by private business. That's right. No health, education, or prison should be a for-profit endeavor because it does not create the right incentives. In my opinion, there should be no private business, but I'm pretty radical. That's pretty intense. I think there's got to be some private businesses, but like we've got to have some level of control, and obviously as a community. Yeah, you got to get old first. Apparently only men 100 and older can win. I'm getting there, just one day at a time. I'm back. Welcome back. I don't know your actual name. You said that this is your mother's name, so I don't know who you are. But welcome back. Good to have you here. I think there's nothing wrong with being successful if you're doing fair service or item for fair trade. If you're making money on the backs and work of others, it's not good. Yeah. And at some point, if you are one person in control of enough resources to run a whole country, then that's wrong. Yes. If you have control of enough resource, unless you're like saving that country, unless you're like, I have $10 billion and I'm saving my own country, like that's a whole other thing. But like we don't get enough or any really people doing that, then you are hogging resources at that point. Yeah. Dragons hoarding gold, although I think even the dragons don't harass the townspeople as much as our billionaires do, it feels. Sorry. Oh, that's a Weedle in a Weedle in a tree. Sorry, your life hurts our profits, so we kind of have to kill you. Hospitals and insurance. That is brutally true in some cases, unfortunately. Oh. I'm a narco-communist, which is mostly anarchism with some communist ideology sprinkled in. So my ideal world is pretty different from America. Yeah, for me, I'm like, can we just rein some of this shit in to a logical level and make things not exploitive and make these systems work like they're supposed to? Like, I feel like just the baseline of like, could you get this thing working in a way where it actually sustains and is beneficial to everyone and doesn't like fuck things up for everyone? And we'd definitely land somewhere superior to where we're at. But like, there has to be some privately owned stuff, specifically because the government gets out of control. Without independent powers rebalancing things. But then obviously we have the current problem where the independent powers unbalance things. It's a mess. It's a mess over here. I believe in being told what to do. Less is best. I believe we need some controlled infrastructure so we have the freedom to live as we want. I think mostly people just need to be left alone. Yeah, I highly doubt that a narco-communism will exist in my lifetime. It's about education and fixing shit. Yeah. Like, if getting our pre-existing system to a point where it like functions like it's supposed to on the box, like we'd be that would be a setup for a huge success to a transition to something even more advanced. So like if you own an acre of land, you should own that land, pay no tax, and if you want to live in a shack with no running water, you can. Yeah, property tax has always kind of weirded me out. It's like you have to pay money just for the privilege of sitting there and existing. It does not quite sit right with me. My mother's gonna have to start paying property tax, I think, on her house. Who's complaining about that? I think you should be able to do what you like with your land as long as you don't harm someone else. Yeah. problem with giving land back is like giving it back to community and then dealing with corruption in indigenous communities, because all humans suffer from corruption. So we're inevitably going to repeat those mistakes. It's a matter of... Whoa. I'm sorry. Did I get a side mission from a Nurse Joy? Yen. Defeat the requester in a Pokemon battle. I want to battle you as an option is crazy. Hold on, I need to stand up and stretch. Head's getting a little... You think you can take on my self-healing team and win? Absolutely, he hoped. So wait, do you just step outside? Does someone cover your shift while you battle? Bien, I've never... You can just fight a Nurse Joy. That's wild. And I was not expecting this little man. But I don't think it's gonna survive what I'm about to do to it. Crunch. There we go. Roserade. Right, yes, this. And then we want to freeze dry. And then we want to ice beam. Oh, yeah, it healed real good. Oh, shit. No. Put away, put away, put away. Clefable. Poison jab. Synthesis. Boop. Giga drain. Oh, now it's the fight of the healers. Oh, that was funny. And now Avalug. You heal? Thunder. Oh shit! Get out of here! Get out of there! Get out of there! Oof. Cover. Oh my god. Avalug might be the... Oh, no. Okay. I thought Avalug was going to be the wall that was going to trip me up, but no. Whew. Let's see. Basically, in my ideal world, the community collectively owns all property and means of production, such as factories and farms. It's about eliminating private property and income inequality, distributing resources based on individual need. Also means no countries, and for people to live in close-knit communes that trade with each other using bartering rather than money. I think money has to be eradicated at some point, Star Trek style. I would not feel comfortable without having a space I own. Very ideal for today's society, but you work toward the ideal every day. Yeah, the eliminating all private property is tricky as far as people just like having their own private space. There's a middle road here that is more functional than adhering to simply one side of a solution or another. There's a middle road. Because obviously our current situation is caused by an excess of private ownership. But there is talking about owning businesses or other production places. Interesting. Gotcha. As long as I can still have a little spot of land and a house and a library and a movie theater and an arcade. Little kid Matthew coming out with like all of the things that would be cool in a house. Some part of me is like, put a carnival or an amusement park in there, and I'm like, I don't like roller coasters. The arcade will be plenty. Aww. You can own things for yourself without anything that would be needed by a larger community. Interesting. I don't see the need for the government to own all business. It would be asking too much of the government and stunting creativity. It's not the government. Yeah. For him, there's no government in that scenario. That is the tricky thing, though, about not having a government. It gets loose and messy. There's a middle road with that, too. And unfortunately, it feels like the world, I mean, the people in the world are intent on unbalancing us. Well, at that point, the people are the government. I mean, the people have always been the government, but yeah. Yeah, eventually, if you, enough of a collective thing, organized enough, is a government de facto, if not in name. So, like, eventually you will end up with a government of some sort. God. How do we not repeat this? I want the communities like where everyone lives in a town with all their shops with their farms surrounding the town. You want the Story of Seasons, Harvest Moon, Stardew Valley model of community, and I'm for it, frankly. I am pro. We all live in a town together. Exactly. It's not a thing that had become reality anytime soon. It's something to slowly work toward by the people over generations rather than let's do this all at once. I wouldn't want to live anywhere that there is no individualism at all. Yeah, I don't think that would be what would happen. I think we'd have plenty of individualism. But you know, my son wants to have a non-religious commune we are helping him do. Yeah. I was thinking about that. Oh, wow. I should really be getting these. More likely that you'll succeed at catching Pokemon. I really should have gotten that one earlier. When did I say there'd be no individualism? It's about not making an individual the primary. Yeah. There's community, not a lack of individualism. I'm just saying I wouldn't be that comfortable with that much community. Interesting. And which of these... Bearer's points, prize money, mega shards, less likely to black out from taking damage. More successful catching. Man, I don't... Ooh. I don't know which one of these to get. I can only get one right now. Well, yeah, well, that's the capitalist society bias talking. And if I wouldn't be comfortable, there are other people who also feel the same way because I'm nobody. You're someone special. Don't be silly. Yeah, everything takes an adjustment period. I don't think there's talking about an excessive amount of community. Capitalism was fine for a while, but now they're no longer improving products, just using shitty parts to make them cheaper to produce. That's why you'd not start it now, but rather after generations of teaching people other things. Is that capitalist society bias talking? Huh? I didn't know you could hear my thoughts. Interesting. Let's not all get catty now. I guess there was a presumption of a reduction in individualism. Which one of these? Which? Pokemon. Higher levels. Okay. Bias is easier to point out when you're not the one holding it. Yes, I know I'm biased towards anarcho-communism. That doesn't mean you're not biased yourself. And I'm biased towards middle ways and solutions that don't dive into extremes. I'm also more focused on, does this actually work? And is it beneficial to society rather than which part of the spectrum did this come from? Sure, I'm capable of being biased, but I just don't know how you know I am. It's in the replies that you're giving and the concerns that you have. And it's nothing to be ashamed of. It's normal for all of us. We were all raised in this. Because you seem to assume anarcho-communism is automatically taking away individualism when it's not. Technically, the anarcho part makes it so everyone is way more individualistic. I don't know. I'm a Quaker. I just want shit to work. We didn't say well, so a certain desire to have autonomy is inherently capitalist? I don't think so. No, it's the assumption that capitalism is the default or better route and anything else is bad. Which is, let's be real, a consequence of like a century of anti-communist propaganda. I don't know what most of this means. I'm just gonna practice Mario Kart and enjoy the stream. The adults are yelling about all the ways that we wish we could fix the world. And I'm just running around. I'm just like... I just love running around this place. We've never had like a big ass city like this. Recent discovery in the Pumpkaboo fandom. Oh my god. All I'm saying here is I don't know how anything I said would warrant an assumption about bias. I mean, you could ask me about it and I'm here. I'm willing to talk about it. The U.S. has released documents that literally state they purposely sabotage any non-capitalist countries. Yes. So, the lack of alternative example. I did admit I did feel a little like I got a tiny stinging slap. Yeah, being called out on bias is not fun. And then realizing that there is a bias is not fun. And then you find that little thread and you start pulling and then you start to see like the decades of propaganda that have been poured at you this whole time and how it's colored you. And it's not fun. Collectivism should still be encouraged because the loons who hoard guns because they believe the government will go after them are super individualistic. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. All those individuals with their collective cults, by the way. Very telling. Yeah, it always feels like a slap, but it doesn't mean it's not true. Yeah, and it's not. And the other thing is, it doesn't mean it's not your fault, and that you have this. You didn't ask for it. It's not a personal failing that you have it or are experiencing it. Like, it's programming we're all trying to undo. The jumbo. I'm sorry, there's now a 4th variety of Pumpkaboo. Okay. Okay. Apparently for this stream, I'm just collecting side missions. Whoa, 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 whoa. Please don't bring me an alpha Pokemon. I hadn't seen the camera tilt like that. So does that mean I can get an alpha jumbo Pumpkaboo? I can get this titan of a Pumpkaboo. Yo. I'm so excited. It sounds like Red Comb Sue is trying to say it's being assumed without a conversation. Yes, Brianna, that is what I'm saying. I gotcha. So I guess I think that assumption is unfair, and I'm just defending myself, but I'm not really too disturbed by it. Just still conversational about it, lol. But it doesn't mean it is true either. Everyone who grew up in capitalism was brainwashed to think their way is the only way. That's something we all have to realize we have. Even if it's not entirely seen, we all have that bias to an extent. Yeah, it's the bias is pre-existing in all of us. Like, it's not even like it's not even meant to be something as seen as a deficiency. It's just something that we were raised around. Sorry, Starbucks Cafe Action. Vive le mode photo. The tea menu? And chamomile. Oh, well, I don't agree. I think we all are different and we don't all carry the same baggage, no matter how we were raised. It's all the same country, it's the same environment, it's the same news, it's the same media, it's the same entertainment. We're all being bombarded by these things. I'm different from Matthew and he's different from me. Yeah, but we all grew up in America being sold the same propaganda. The same national myths, the same history, the same narratives in media. I just hate how money used to represent however much work it took to make a product because now people hoard wealth and do absolutely no work. Yeah, that's been driving me insane. Just the lack, like, especially as someone who's a workaholic who likes to make things, the idea of the world being run by these people who are also just awful fundamentally just drive me insane. Okay, well, I can agree there is an influence. Yes, that's all it is. We all grew up in the same abusive household and we have some of the same traumas and thinking, and we've been told the same lies, like we've been told the same stories. Anyway. Hi, random user persons. Nice to have you here. Let me know if you need help with anything. We're just over here discussing the geopolitical state of the world and desperately wishing we could fix it. And a Froakie. Sorry, you came on a really heavy topic, random lol. But okay, yeah, so here we go. Yeah, but what I don't agree with is that my desire for some personal territory is biased. I could just be a massive introvert, lol. Now that's extremely valid. Like, for me as a person who grew up basically indoors and kind of thriving in my own space and learning myself and exploring myself in that private specific space, like that's crucial. But yeah, like I think what people are really worried about is having, like, this person has a golf course sized estate with 3 mansions on it, and that's what we're not looking to have. Can someone help me get a Sizor? Look, I feel weird, man. Can we talk about something else a moment? Yeah, sorry. We are having a very heavy topic, lol. Yeah, of course. Sorry about that. And this is one of those classic things of where we all technically agree fundamentally, and then we're all just kind of getting in a tizzy over the specifics. My thoughts about business could definitely be biased. I've just had a very loud day today. Oh, I'm sorry. What was going on that was loud? Oh yeah, we can table the topic for now. Sorry, I didn't mean to distress any of y'all. Brokey. Burr, burr, burr. I did it. Aw. I think we agree more than we disagree. It's more the details we might not be totally being in accord. Yeah. And isn't that the way with people, especially with the left side of things? No agreement. Everyone's like, we should get over to that side of the river, and then everyone's arguing about paddle size. Let's see. My sister came over today with her kids. I didn't know we were going to be watching them. Oh, no. Oh. That's rough. Does that mean you're not going to feel up for playing Mario Kart World? I was thinking about doing that in a few minutes. Wait. Did I agree to do it again? I was just spamming the button. Oh. Okay. There's more course. Oh, yikes. I hate kids, to be honest. I have 4 younger siblings, so I'm very well adjusted to it. I'm up for it. Okay, awesome. Yes, excellent. Oh, a colorful screw. Wait, where the hell am I going? Where am I supposed to be going? Wait. No. Where am I going? Is this the right way? Oh my god. Alright, well, I've failed this one. I honestly, to be honest, to be completely 10,000% honest, I saw that Alpha Halucha and I got scared. I was like, whoa, I need to get the hell out of here. No, they shouldn't exist, but don't hand me a child. That's fair. I don't know how to handle kids, especially not babies and toddlers. Too loud, that's not their fault, of course. I was asked the other day if I wanted to hold my friend's baby. I said, do not give her to me. I tend to drop things. Aw. Yeah, I'm 16 years, I'm 8 years to 16 years older than all 4 of my siblings, so I've held all the babies. I don't change the diapers because my OCD, my germophobia don't let me. But I've held, watched, cared for, quieted, soothed, fed babies. All my siblings have slept on my chest as babies. So yeah, I'm one of those people who's like, yes, I hear the crying, but I live above it. I am registering it, but it is not defeating me. Anyone want to help me with some trade evo? Oh yeah, sorry. Before we switch over, let's go ahead and do that. We kind of got whatchamacallit, distracted. You do seem to be a person who children would seek out. Oh, that's sweet. I just think I'm warm and comfy to sleep on, personally. We're gonna go 2 2 2 6 2 2 2 6. Oh, never mind. Already got a code. Hold on, I'll just use yours. Don't worry. 209. At least with cats, you don't have to actually get poop on you if you're careful. Yeah, and I have one of those whatchamacallit, litter robots to take care of that. I don't really have anything to trade. I assume, random users person, that you have a Sizor or a Scyther, or you've got something you need to trade, and I need Sizor. Okay. Did I get a Sizor in this one? I don't think I got a Sizor or a Scyther. Sorry, man. No dice. Oh, okay. All right. So you do have a Scyther already. And you probably already have the metal coat, so we're good. I'll just trade you this. Kids stare at me. I'm good with kids. Aw, that's cute. Yeah, I had to help take care of the kids and then get my hair cut. So I had to deal with 2 sensory things. Ugh, not fun. Just hope nobody thinks I'm bad. Nobody thinks you're bad here, for sure. Well, why do they stare at you? Kids try to play with me, and since I turned 18, I gotta be like, please go back to your parents. I know I look friendly, but I'm not. Babies also stare at me, and I don't know why. Babies do be staring. They probably think you look friendly. Babies stare at everyone. It would need a metal coat. Oh, look, there you go. We got it. Ah, this was one of my favorites. When I was like 13 or whenever it was revealed that Sizor exists, blew my mind. I already thought Scyther was cool as hell, but then a steel bug? Oh my god. Magnifico. There we go. They must be able to sense I can do funny faces. That's so funny. You can buy metal coat at racing. Oh, okay. Thank you for letting me know. Shiny size are my favorite shiny. Hold up. Shiny size. Dude! Damn, I need one. Green's my favorite color. It looks so cool. Oh, man. Damn it. Oh, wait. Shiny Sizor Mega. Ah, it's so cool. Damn, I gotta get that. All right. I think that was it. A lot of good stuff was. I hope you didn't want to trade anything else. I just kind of backed out. I need a fucking Green. Babies stare into my eyes. Yeah, they probably think you have nice eyes. They'd be like, I know there's milk in there. Green, a lot of good stuff as well. Green, and then, oh, the little green wave. Oh, I think they mean little kids. Gotcha. Yes. Aw, and then the hearts. The animated one. Right? No, not the animated one. Dang it. I can't tell between the two. Pets also like me for no reason, too. You're probably just chill, and they're like, he seems cool. I need a fucking soda. What is your favorite soda? Thanks, now I gotta go. Thanks for being here, man. Enjoy the Sizor. Happy shiny hunting. Bye-bye. Aw. I forget who it was, but I was at someone's house, and I was petting their cat or dog, and they were like, they usually don't like people. Aw. I wonder if that's more like that person is usually around people who the cat or dog can tell is not chill. Cats don't like me. Oh, my cat'll like you. I promise. My cat Amelia loves everybody. Root beer in the cowboy heel. I want that to be a song. Root beer in the cowboy heel. Hell yeah, I love root beer though. Oh, Matthew, what is the difference in the $29.99 version of Pokemon Legends and the $59.99 version? Well, there's 2 Pokemon Legends games. There's Pokemon Legends Arceus and Pokemon Legends ZA. If these are both ZA, then I would say one of those has got to be the Switch 1 version, the other one's the Switch 2 version. But sometimes there's a bundle? Maybe that $59.99 version is a bundle? Sorry, I'm trying to figure this out blind. Can we watch the root beer and the cowboy heel video? Wait, I thought that was just a thing you were saying. Hold up. I like them now. Nah, they don't like me because I freak out and scream kitty. Yeah, you're doing it wrong. You got to be chill. You've got to be chill and not even like show them attention. Yeah, let's see. No, not the root beer thing. Gross. Pokemon Legends. 29.90. Pokemon Legend. Oh no, that must be the DLC. That's what it is. Sorry. Right, I forgot that's how much the DLC cost. So yeah, this is the add-on. And then Pokemon Legends ZA is 70 on the Switch 2, and then I believe 60 on the Switch 1. Yes. And then what's the upgrade pack? Just a tenner? Yeah, a $10 upgrade pack. Cam sent the video in the Discord. Hell yes. Whose video's the bottom one? No, not the shoot.
Root beer in a cowboy mug. Got a whole goddamn battalion of them. Put another root beer in a cowboy mug. Another root beer. Root beer, no! Root beer! No! Root beer, no! There's so much root beer, no! Root beer! Root beer! Root beer! Well, guess I still got you, root beer. Root beer in the cowboy heel. Root beer can in the cowboy mug. Root beer mug in the cowboy.
I feel like a lot of regular beer was consumed prior to making this.
Root beer here on the cowboy mug. Root beer. Root beer.
What the?
Peter Griffin. Root beer.
One man,
beer.
one case of Bud
Root
Light,
beer.
one 12-pack of mug root beer, and his phone.
Root beer. Put another root beer in the cowboy mug. Got a whole goddamn battalion.
Lol, okay, that's not what I thought it was. I don't know what is going on, lol. Root beer and the cowboy heel. The guy who makes these is like 17. Kids like this type of shit. Imagine a short Beavis and Butthead film. It is in that genre. This is one of those things that, like, the best part of it is just root beer and the cowboy heel. It's like a one-liner. Like, it had its one thing, this video beat it to death, and now, like, root beer and the cowboy heel is really the only thing that you can salvage from it. Me, a trans man riding around as Toadette. Oh my god. Really flexing that testosterone. Oh my god. That Toadstosterone. Sorry, I regret the joke. My god, there's so many tabs open. Okay. Still better than brain rot. True. Forever true. You guys realize I'm going to wake up at 3 a.m. and have root beer and a cowboy shoe going over and over in my head. That's... Well, welcome to the internet. You've been granted a new stim. New stim unlocked. Yep, new vocal stim unlocked. The original video is 10 minutes long? Madness. What the hell? Toads don't have testosterone, they're fungus. You got me there. They have toads tossed. I already made that joke. I'm not sorry. I'm sorry. I'm going to be saying it out loud and my husband is going to be confused. Just tell him it's what the kids are saying these days. You wouldn't be lying. Fungstoster. That's what Amoongus evolves into. Then I will show him the link, and then he's going to get sucked in. Root beer and the cowboy heel. See, this works. This is going to get me a lot because I love root beer. I was thinking of the game Shui from Australia. Shui? Shui. Don't look it up. Okay. Good thing you caught me because I was 2 seconds away. I was 2 seconds away from looking that up. Let's see now. Where in the hell is Mario Kart? There it is. Does this need a software update? Ah, damn it. Is it downloading? It's not downloading. I gotta close this. It won't download it while Pokemon Legends Zaws opens. Give it a second. I love root beer, but I prefer A&W over mug. That's fair. I'm more of a Barks guy. Also, the restaurant Culver's has their own house root beer, and I love it a lot. It has this slightly chocolatey flavor to it. It's hard to describe. It's very good. It's literally take your shoe off, pour beer in it, and drink. They're happy. Nope, this one was Dallas Cowboys high heel and an unopened can of mug root beer. Nothing was drank. Someone was drunk, but nothing was drank. In my day, we had the Badger Snack. Ah, that was a classic. Yummy Dr. Pepper. Yes, Dr. Pepper's the next best thing to root beer for me. I'm a Barks girl. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Barks is delicious. Barks, for some reason, was the root beer brand that advertised in the comic books. That I don't know why. They were offering like stickers in the box of Barks root beer. Wild. Culver's root beer is good. Yeah, hell yeah. I wish we had a Culver's in town. I'm glad you even know what it is. Most people don't know. We didn't used to have a Culver's in town. I encountered them first when I was in Michigan, but now we've got one. In my day, we had Charlie Bit My Finger. Charlie. Candy Mountain, Charlie. Lots of Charlies. Wow, I summoned that voice out of the depths. Wow. I did that better than I thought I would. Because I haven't watched that in a long time. Switch over to Mario Kart World. All those tags out. Mario Kart World, and wahoo! You have to burp, Charlie. Show Chaos the Badger, lol. Okay, yeah. You're so right. Hold on, let me change title of World. Boop, boop. Boop. Okay. By the way, the kids from Charlie Bit My Finger are over 18 now? What the heck? I will use the green car for Matt. Thank you. I'm so honored. God, I hope I'm good at the green car. It'd be so embarrassing. Chaos the Badger. Or are we talking about the Badger song? I'm gonna play this and stretch off screen.
Shopping cart smashed my headlight. We worried we'd have to fight to get paid for such a small claim.
Oh my God.
Revolve around the shopping cart.
Yep. This was huge in high school when I was there. When I was 16, this was it. So I actually did not encounter the original. I encountered the Harry Potter version of that same song, which we will not be watching for obvious reasons, because J.K. Rowling doesn't deserve nice things. Actually, no, let's listen to Perry Grip, Hug a Turtle. This screams early 2000s. Well, yeah, so early 2000s. And what sucks is I actually think the Harry Potter version was a better version of the song. Like, it was just put together better. But yeah, I ain't supporting that scum. Perry Grip is the It's Raining Tacos guy. I remember watching Potter Puppet Pals back when times were better. Yeah, I miss those days. Days of being a Gryffindor and enjoying the light and magic of Hogwarts. And turns out the creator is a raging transphobe with no morals anymore. No allegiance to the truth. Perry Grip, Hug a Turtle. 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 I'm pretty sure this was Calm Chaos Collective's love life for a few months.
When you're feeling blue, what you gonna do? One thing that's for certain, it helps you hug a turtle. People in the comments keep on talking nonsense. Experts all concur. Everyone should hug a turtle.
It was Kiss a Turtle.
That's sweet.
Look, I've been on the internet long enough. This doesn't faze me whatsoever.
Do it right now.
Besides, I was way into the Ninja Turtles as a kid. Not like that, but I don't know if this is gonna help, but there are photos of Child Matthew dressed as Donatello. We do have those. Well, I sent you a thing, Matthew. What is this, lol? Hug a turtle. Get the hell out of here and hug a turtle. I love the frankness of that. You need to get the hell out of here and hug a turtle. I am a VY Canis Majoris, the largest. I went as Raphael. Raphael, man. The angsty one. Toadette is cute, though. Yes, Toadette is cute. Let's see. Popular. Hold up. Okay, I wanted to make sure that it was something I could share. Oh, for the love of God, with these ads, get out of here. Get out. No, another one. Go. Be gone. Oh, hell yes. You can trust me, Matthew. I'd have warned you. I appreciate that. This is what my cats look like when they're trying to get me to feed them. Friggin' lightning bolts in the background. Oh my god, is it the whole original song? I'm gonna get copyright claimed if I keep this up. Sorry. I'm pretty sure they're gonna get me with this one, but I do love it. Oh yeah, this Flash animation was removed for legal reasons from rathergood.com for this very reason. That's okay. We got the gist. That's true. Tonight we're gonna start. Bonk. I don't know why this was popular, but it was. Kitten. Kitten definitely helps. That's okay. We get the gist. All right. Now we can, now that my ADHD has run its course a little, we can get to the racing. Dun, dun, dun. Now Immigrant Song is stuck in my head. Our tangents have been satiated. Tangents. Delicious, delicious tangents. Single player, multiplayer, online play map. Online play is limited to 2 players? Not mine. One more. Which one? Which one did I miss? I played the turtle one. Which one did I miss? I went as... Oh, hold on. By the way, why did I not realize Raph was black-coated until I was well into adulthood? I didn't either. It's because I didn't really project any race on them. I'm like, they told me that they're turtles from underground. As far as I'm concerned, they're American. Anything beyond that is a complexity that's not necessary, but I do see the black-coatedness in Raph. Like once it's pointed out, I'm like, oh yeah, that makes sense. You pick online play 1 player. Okay, thank you. I sent it. Right. Okay. The Canis Major to torture Cam. All right. IMVY Canis Major. Wait. No. There we go. IMVY Canis Majoris. One of the largest stars known in the present universe. IMVY Canis Majoris. My home's a Milky Way galaxy. This is an interstellar course. I'm believed to be discovered in 1801 when French astronomer Jerome Lalande locked me in. My recordings begun. A red class M hypergiant, what I'm classified as. Now let's focus a bit closer on what makes up this star class. Hypergiant stars show tremendous. All right, I'm not gonna do the whole thing. Just enough to torture him. And then we've got one more, how I feel about communist theory on stream, and then I don't know what Culver's is. Oh, for the love of God, with these... Oh, I still gotta do my taxes. I should do that.
Couldn't we just take him to an abandoned house somewhere and tell him it's Mount Vernon?
Dan has a very strange patchwork of knowledge. It's anybody's guess as to what he knows about any given topic. Watch. Hey, Dan, who sculpted Mount Rushmore?
Gutzon Borglum. Then his son finished it. Why?
And what state is it in?
I don't know. Ecuador or something. What's with all the questions?
So there is a savant half.
Communist theory, and then Culver's. Oh, okay. Yeah, I should do that. I should. Okay. What vehicle should I drive? That's the one Brianna's driving. That's not quite my style. The hyper pipe is pretty funny. Do we have a Luigi specific one? Do we not? Just the regular pipe frame? Ugh. Why can't my mans get a dedicated bike? Come on. The Funky Dory. The Zoom Buggy. The Baby Blooper. I tend to go with this one, honestly. But there's so many cool... Oh, wait. The Rob Hog? That's really funny. The loco. Oh wait. Man, okay. You can drive the green one. You want an ad blocker? That is so funny. I was over here grooving. Oh, sorry. It has no. Hold on. And you can pick online player, one player, and you can either join one of the 3 types of games or go to friends and create a room, which is what I've done. Oh, nice. Hayden's already in here. I can't send an invite. I think, at least I'm not seeing an invite option. Brianna, can you like get in? Oh, there she is. Okay. Ooh, is it just the 3 of us? Because that'll be pretty funny. Settings, smart steering. I know that you mentioned I should use smart steering, but I'm gonna continue to make the error of doing it this way. No teams, versus race, room only, everyone. Okay. Wait. Everyone. Wait. Take members and join other online players. Okay. They're turtles, they're not black or white. Raph just probably listened to different music or watch different shows from the rest, and knowing his solo style, that would actually make sense. You're right. He would be off doing his own thing, exploring different stuff. There's no rhyming and nothing musical about it. I was over here. If you join in a race, it will probably be super competitive. You could always create a room and add CPU players to fill the rest after people join. I've clearly not done that. So there's a Savant app. Or you can go into the rated ones either way. Yeah, I just did the normal to see how it goes. I can't handle it. You have 1 cart missing. Me, I can't handle it either. It's bugging me. I gotta play more to unlock that. We might be missing more than 1. That's just how it shows until he unlocks them. Oh dear. That's good though. I like that I have more than just 1 left. Baby park music. Everyone will play. Woo. Just call me Baby Driver. No, not other online players. Lol. He picked the one that'll turn competitive. Oh well. Hopefully we'll all have fun and won't feel completely destroyed by the competition. We have a Chinese banana has joined. Wow, okay. Yeah. Well, there's a Matthew and then a Matthew in French. Baja Blast is also on the team. Jaden. Oh, trying to like joust you. Yeah, eat self. No. Auto cannibalism on the stream. Yeah. I just realized the mini map is 3D. It's not like a 2D thing. It's just a 3D camera. I don't know why that's blowing my mind so much. So I'm no longer going to karaoke. It ruins my Sunday morning. Oh, like it's just too late on a Saturday and then your Sunday morning is jacked up and I need to have energy to get grocery. Lame. That sucks. Is like a Friday evening karaoke better? Wowie. Too late, yeah. It goes from 10 p.m. to 1 a.m. and I'm usually awake till 3 a.m. Yeah, I'm usually awake a couple hours after I do stuff, even if it is technically bedtime. I think my brain is just like, I need a little quiet time to myself. And this is kind of how it does it. What's going on here? Oh, we were just kind of in a waiting room area, free roaming it. Might try different online karaoke, but I'm not sure. Different online. Oh, you've been doing an in-person one. Wow, was that not even the full list of people? We could have had 4 more people. Good Lord. All right, now my feet are hurting and I gotta sit. I'm about to lose my 8K rating. It's about a 15-minute walk away, so not too bad. Oh, that's nice. I don't like walking with groceries, though. I'm so clumsy. Okay. Aiden. I see you. No longer see you. You've sped away. Oh no, the grocery is 20-30 minutes walk. Karaoke is 15 minutes. Oh, that's nice. That's handy. I certainly don't have anywhere I could go do karaoke in 15 minutes. That's really handy. Oh man, you know I'm doing poorly when they give me the bullet bill, the bonsai bill. Ooh. You said, what's going on here? Like Alan from Silent. Alan, we're so far. All right, boom. I've made it to 13th place. Come on. 16th, 15th, dude. PC Gracie. Is that what his name is? The names on these people are cracking me the hell up. Oh my god. If anyone out there is expecting top tier Mario Kart gameplay out of me, I just want you to know right up top that I am not the premier Mario Kart game player in my family. That would be my little sister, who would absolutely destroy me. Yeah, but they're also closing that place down and moving it to a different city's town center. Sucks. Oh, that does suck. Damn. Ooh, you can get smooshed. Yeah. There's a lot of stage hazards in this one. I didn't see where Caden placed. How do I see past results? No. Third. Oh, very nice. I don't even know where I landed. I just assumed I ended up in 1,000th place. I remember when that friggin' fun center was a food court like over 10 years ago. 20 years ago, actually. Damn, that's crazy. Fun center. Man, I want a fun center. Bring back the Discovery Zone. I want to crawl around the tubes. I can see that bee's behind. You can see its behind. Okay, so are we gonna pick a place? Are we gonna... Behind. Can we do racing with just us after? Yeah. This is pretty crazy. I think that would be fun. Yeah. It has a lot of fun things that make a lot of noise, but karaoke nights take place in a private room. Gotcha. Just sounds like an arcade entertainment center. You can fill with CPU and have viewers in CPU. Gotcha. I decided to do it on hard mode because I thought it would be more fun. Oh yeah, that bee. I forgot. The bee doesn't have arms, by the way. I'd really like to point that out. It has feet, but no arms. It's almost midnight, and I want ravioli. Is that weird? It's not weird, but it's unadvisable. Especially if you are involving some sort of tomato sauce. As far as heartburn goes, it's unadvisable. But as far as things that are delicious, I can't say I disapprove. Although I prefer fried or toasted ravioli. I like it crunchy. It's like Dave and Buster's vibes with a bowling alley and private rooms for parties included. That's cool. Man, I should go to something like that at some point here soon. It'd be nice to decompress with something like that. Or I should go to one of those rage rooms and start breaking things. Either way, I need to vent. Oh, good point, Matthew Law. Yeah, as someone who has heartburn and likes to eat his feelings, I've learned the consequences of having too savory a snack at night. I have no feet and I must drive. Thank you, Austin. I appreciate that. It's midnight and I want Dr. Pepper. Man. I don't know how you deal with caffeine, but that would keep me up way too much. But I love Dr. Pepper. It's the second best cola after root beer, and I don't know what the third would be. Yeah, but people don't have money for that ish anymore, so they're closing it down and possibly moving the karaoke out of town, so I won't be going anymore. That sucks. Between this Nazi economy and then the consequences of COVID destroying a lot of really cool public spaces and restaurants, just consistently, the Trump era is bad for everyone having fun. Oh my God. Okay. I have no feet and I must drive. As Mama said, rest in peace, Payless. Oh God, I remember Payless. Yeah, amongst other issues, he's a killjoy. Shout out to half the mall, half an hour away from me. Shout out to the mall, half an hour away from me. Yeah, there's so many cool things in malls and cool malls that just went away. There. Oh my God, what a rough race. Yeah, I ended up in 20th. Oh, Luigi depressed. Oh no. Damn. Where'd we... Rhiannon at 8. Hayden at 16 and me at least I still did better than the other Matthew. That's a rough waste. I did better than French Matthew. That's all I needed. Shout out to the town center 15 minutes away from me that has 0 social spaces that aren't pay to sit. We don't have much here. We have the library and the history museum, and most everything is pay, but not pay to sit, at least. Matthew makes himself hungry on stream, as usual. Whistletop Summit looks dope. Let me throw there you go. Pay to sit is crazy, yeah. The hyper commoditizing of everything drives me nuts. Can't wait for Pay to Breath. Yeah, man, if you ever watched the movie Total Recall from the 80s, it was about that. Where they all lived on a space colony in Mars, and they were charging people to breathe. And like, hey, you want oxygen? Well, we're gonna hold it hostage. Pay to sit is what I call places like Starbucks and other places with do not loiter unless you're a paying customer. Yeah, that's what I figured. Oy. I enjoy. I'm not the person who goes outside to these places, but it would be fun to just do that. Just ignore the sign and do it anyway. I want snacks. You should get some. I want to go to Five Below and get me some peelers. I'm out. Well, I'm not out of peelers, but I'm out of new various peelers. Someone bring me regular potato chips. Cam, say less. I love the someone. Boop. Will someone rid me of this meddlesome appetite? Mario Kart with an itchy nose. Greasy greasy. At least that's how I'm pronouncing that. Back in Baltimore, I would take a $2 taxi to local shops and third spaces like the library, but mom and dad wanted me closer. Wow. It would take $2 taxi. I can see why they'd want you closer for safety, but like all of those things sound awesome. $2 taxi, local shops, third spaces. Are you serious or Jay? It'd be midnight. Depends if you actually want chips. $2 to anywhere in Baltimore City if you were disabled. Nice. Baltimore's, I can see why they'd want you close in Baltimore, though. It does not have the best reputation. I have been a couple times. Always in a car. Never on foot. I had a very good crab cake in Baltimore, if I remember correctly. Oh man, I want Maryland blue crab. I want Old Bay with butter. I'm consistently landing at about 15th. You're a crab cake. When someone's really grumpy, you call them a crab cake. All right, is this... Do I have to quit out of this to go... to change this up? Do I have to quit out? Or do I keep playing? Do I have to... Okay, I can... Wait. Do I have to finish or do I have to quit out? I do be wanting chips, but I don't want to wake my parents and have them asking questions about why you're bringing me chips at midnight, lol. Yeah. I think the obvious answer is love. You have to quit to go out to a different mode. Okay. I was like, wait a minute, I'm just doing this on autopilot. I think I actually have to make a decision. Online play. Twins. Look, red cap soon. Like, everyone's here. Time to invite Leah. Ha ha ha. Make a room. Oh, by the way, today's the 2-month anniversary of losing Leah. So, I'm handling it pretty well, comparatively, but it's been a tough day. We're gonna go standard cart. We are all here, lol. Okay, then we'll wait for the peeps. There's one. I'm back in my hometown, quote unquote, of Bowie now, but there are 0 local things here. And the library access requires you to pay $20 a month subscription service to go on the computers. Plus, it's not in walking distance? What? That's awful. The $20 a month subscription service to go on the computers makes me upset. Leah would be so mad. Okay, I'll get them to take me to Publix or something. Aw. I can't use my own computer in this place's library anyway, so you can't use your own computer at the... Weird Huggles, Matthew. Oh, I'm proud of you, Matthew. Oh, that's so sweet of y'all. Thank you. I'm doing what I can. Difficulty. So do I choose this, Brianna? I assume you know more. Not Bowie like David Bowie. It's pronounced like Bowie. So let's see. Race count, 4 races, normal. I assume this is what we need to do. Normal 4 races, intermission, 1 minute. 5 minutes, no, just 1 minute. Okay. I think this is what we need. That looks right, okay. No, it's I can get you chips when I come back from classes tomorrow. No, it's okay, too late, ah. Yay. Oh, look, we're all here. Nice. Caden, what? It's a hell of a vehicle. Boop, boop. I forgot we can jump. Okay. I have no idea how many times I've had to point that shit out because no one knows the original pronunciation of that name. Woo! Monster truck. It's a Mashi monster truck. Haha. And there goes Brianna, who has the most practice. This is so. What's funny is the younger sister of mine that would destroy me in Mario Kart when I was younger and still does, is named Brianna. So this is just a little taste of home, just a little nostalgia of trying my best but still getting beaten by a Brianna. Don't do what? The buoy. Don't know what I'm not supposed to do anymore. Ah. Boop. Oh my god, dry piranha plant. I keep forgetting about that. No, shit. Oh god. Whoa, 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 whoa. How did I end up in second place? This is terrifying. Oh god. He's right behind me, isn't he? I'm right behind you, aren't I? I'm right behind you, aren't I? Oh god. Oh man, can I catch up to a bunch of people so I can use this? Okay. Hit someone, for the love of God. Please don't do what? I'm so confused. Thinking oh, is hick a bad word? Oh, it's because Caden and I weren't able to moderate. Why is hick considered a slur? It was censoring the word hick. It wasn't letting Calm Chaos Collective say hick. That was so funny. As someone who grew up with Kansas family who would often call themselves hicks, this is a shocker. Is a person who lives in the country regarded as being unintelligent or provincial. Yeah, I mean, it's a slur. But I'm just surprised. Again, I grew up with country people who would jokingly call themselves hicks, so the idea of it being a slur is right over my head. I'm going to pick a sillier vehicle next. How did I end up at the bottom anyway? Oh my god. And then Brianna and Caden are at the fucking top. Oh my god. Almost like I have to read the chat or something like that. Can you change your vehicle? Is it just the change character? Oh, the Finn twin. I unlocked a new car. A new bike. Okay, so we can change it here. The spiny shells, the rally cart standard bike. The bighorn. The little dumpy. Little dumpy. I'm gonna try Rob Hog. Because you tried to pause an online game. Oh, you got the little dumpy. I mean, the T-slur was originally just a slang word for transgender. No negative connotation. It's now a slur because we can't have nice things. Yeah. Damn it. And I do believe Caden likes your new vehicle. I don't think he can look at the chat. We weren't able to catch the hicking. The hickening. Oh god, this thing is hard to steer. Oh man. Ah. My name is Rob. Ba, 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 ba. My fat fingies. I go Brandon because it's just fun. Also because I had a problem where I like just kept going by accident, and I was like, wait a minute, I'm stimming, I'm having fun. Okay, come on. Whoa. This reminds me, I think I've said this before, but there's a part of Terminator 2 that this reminds me of when he's facing John Connor while he's on a motorbike. And I'll keep going banana. No, I keep getting hit. Woo. Okay. It's also way harder for me to chit chat doing this. Oh shit! Oh, I hate that. I had an item to use. Go, 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 go. I'm so bad at turns. It's the thing I'm the worst at. Is handling a good turn and then staying on stage. Woo. Again. Kitty is passed the fuck out. He's so cute. Oh, put a photo in the pets channel. Whoop. Bam. Mwaha. I kind of have a stim of the butchered pickup line, like, what's a place like you doing in a girl like this? I'm not as think as you drunk I am. Kaden! Kaden! It was so funny. I just kept happening to be behind Caden. And at the end, I had the hammer bro, so it was like, Caden! Rain of Steel! Well done, tying for second. Brianna at first. Absolutely stomping us. I didn't even look at what number I was at. Kate and I have the vehicles with the big wheels. I have the vehicle that has the Rob on it. Whee! My least favorite stim is the new bitch please stim. Did Raphael teach you that one? What's You hold forward while hopping, Caden. You can jump higher. Really? No, default started us on it. Oh. Only while standing still hopping. Oh. We can't freaking stop now. You are forever tortured. What is that? How do I get it? Damn it. Saw him do it. I think he's got it. Yep. Oh man, this is tough. The Shy Guy Bazaar looks fun, but I liked the fortress. Bloop, 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 bloop. Oh, we all picked a different one. The course has been selected. It's Peach Stadium. I'm doing just as good as Wario, who is a computer player. Mine won. Your what one? Oh, damn it. Well, Brianna has the crown, so I'm gonna have to fight her for that. Get over here. Man, I need another Mortal Kombat game. Or I need a Switch version of Mortal Kombat 1. But really, I need Mortal Kombat, the next one, which will obviously be Mortal Kombat 2. Merp, I think I'm gonna get more coffee this late? My God. Holy. My sisters don't respond to caffeine in the normal way. It does not make them more awake, and so they have it at night and stuff. Oh, I'm just this little red guy. But like, I have had a Dr. Pepper at the wrong time of day and not been able to sleep. So, and that has happened within the last like month or two. So I'm very confident that caffeine works on me like it's supposed to. So whenever people are drinking caffeine late at night, I'm always just shocked. Damn it, I fell off the stage. Okay, back with coffee. Caffeine never did anything to me. Weird. Just immune to caffeine. Beep, beep. Oh my God, are Caden and Brianna so far out front that I'm out over here just fiddling around with the other computer players who aren't fast enough? Oh my God. I gotta catch up. Oh, for the love of God. Okay, focus in. Lock in. Lock in. Oh, she's ghosted right now. She's ghosted with the sauce. Damn it. Pauline, you get back here. All right, stay behind me, Pauline. I said stay behind. Damn it. I'm not fully immune to it. It just evens me out rather than hyping me up. Interesting. It's kind of almost got like an ADHD med quality to it. A stimulant that settles down. I'm just either always super awake for a few months or the same but tired. That's wild. I did better this time. Still not doing great, but did better. Oh my God, that blue hit me on the finish line. Damn. That's brutal. You're really good, Brianna. Yes, she is. She's been practicing. And Caden has not been practicing, but is still better than me. And I am just not great at Mario Kart, I guess. I try to be. Let me try a different car. Maybe that's the problem. Let's try Limey. I can feel happy on caffeine and see life is worth living. Oh, wow. I mean, that is crucial then. Aw, thanks. I've been practicing a lot. You're good too. You passed me too, but I got a tricky luck boost. A lucky trick boost right after getting smacked. I'm used to 200 CC. Jesus. Good God. Ooh, elephant. I'm never good at anything that requires fine motor skills. Even typing is awkward the way I do it. Oh. I didn't know that. You seem like a good typer. Typing's the only thing that I can do with good fine motor skills. Well, Mortal Kombat. But even then, I think I'm mid at. I'm just good enough at Mortal Kombat to be a problem for new players and mid players. And then anyone who's like advanced or expert can just absolutely toss my ass. Oh my god, I'm good at 150, but I'm terrible at 200. Does this game still have mirror mode like Double Dash did? Because mirror mode is a nightmare too. Because it was like 200 CC, but the entire stage is flipped. I only got good at typing after taking my programming class. Nice. I'm a writer, and it actually like hurts my hands to physically write with like a pen or a pencil. So, I just got really good at writing tons with a keyboard. Well, okay, if you saw my typing stance, you'd know why I say I'm off. My left hand uses proper typing, but my right hand is only one finger. Interesting. You've got like a fiddler crab approach. Like on the left hand, I do standard, but on the right hand... I'm a programmer and it never got better than this. Yeah, I feel like it's a little different for programming. With writing, I've got I've got it down to the point with writing where I don't have to look at the keys or at the screen or at anything. So sometimes I'm just like looking at the ceiling, staring into space, typing furiously. Like, so it looks like I'm being possessed by the spirit of writing. It's like, I get better at things as needed. Adaptivity. Whee! What is this place? It's such a vibe. Okay, there we go. Oh, I shot that when it was not useful at all. I was like, I got him, and it was already the third lap. I'm getting better. This is better. Okay. Like, I hate English, but I'm taking an English class. My writing gets much better. Nice try, Matthew. You didn't place in the top 3. Brianna got first all 4 times. That 60 means a perfect all 4 friggin' rounds. First place. Well done. Good lord. All right. Oh, I don't even have 200 CC unlocked. Count 4 races. 1 minute, 10 seconds. 10 seconds. Okay. What would you call me making my games? Programming? Software engineering? Because the way I do it, I'd call it writing, lol. I also do custom web coding and make apps. I don't know how many people here knew that. I don't know. I think a lot of people did, but it never hurts to mention. But yeah, like I can see it as a form of writing. It's just usually with I don't usually do coding through writing. I'm not usually like, let's start this HTML file raw or do any advanced coding. But if you want me to write some ish, I'm mostly talking about linguistic formatting. Ah, yes. English. Ah, son of a... It's so funny how little time I spend ever seeing Brianna or Caden in I'm just so far back. Yeah, see, all the actual coding stuff in my games is done by the software. I just write the story and shit. Oh, I wonder where that puts you. A game designer, I suppose? Programming doesn't really care how sloppily you program. Yeah, it just cares what you tell it to do. It's usually the human beings that care about the output. There's a dinosaur! I gotta get the hell out of here. Boop. And up. Boop. That was so mean. He was like a foot in front of me. Barely. Yeah. Oh god. I have been transformed into a football player, and then I was hit by that football player. And then the football player, oh god damn it. I was in third for like 2 seconds. Now I'm in second, which is awesome. Maybe now I'll finally catch up to Brianna. Ah, friggin'. Okay. Whoa. No. There's Caden. You chose the wrong moment, my boy. I just got loaded up with red shells. Whew. That was my best so far. I still never saw Brianna. Don't try to talk to me like that. You just stomped me in the last set of rounds. I'm finally winning and you're a fuck you. But yeah, that was brutal on my... The game gave me like 4 red shells and then you were like, and I'm like, perfect. Oh man, random, because I do like all 3 of these. He rages just like me. Aw. Game designers, story writers, game designer / story writer, I guess. I have to tell the software like where objects go and what happens first and second, etc. But the majority of the game making is just writing the story. Yeah, it's not like you're not a game engine builder. Even most game designers aren't out here building the engine from code. Most game designers are doing what you're doing and then working with a team of people for assets. One day it will pick the one I pick, law. One day. You know that Undertale is one of the worst written games out there? Still great. Like, as far as code goes, it's one of the worst written. My god. It is one of those things where it's like, it's kind of like movie magic, where it's like, this is one of the greatest movies of all time, and then you realize all the ways that they cut corners and like hid the seams and like the money that they were able to save, and you're like, my god. But this is still one of the greatest things of all time. I love the room that checks a value a dozen times and then sets the value to 0 and then does something with that value. What? Oh, Undertale. Okay, yes, yes. Undertale has multiple points in its code where it checks the value of a variable, does nothing with the check, and then sets said variable to 0. We had the exact same example. And so it's literally just doing nothing. And I mean, I feel like that you could patch that out, right? Like, that seems like an easy fix. It's like a stray hair of code that just does some shit that isn't even necessary. I don't care who's in front of me. They're getting this red shell. Do 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 do. That clown's gonna drag me to hell. Oh shit! See, now he's gonna get ahead of me because I launched my ass off the damn stage like a fool. There he goes. You can patch it out easily, but I don't think the creator ever did. Yeah, and checking a value over and over doesn't even do anything. It's just in there to check a value and do nothing else. That's still better. That's still better than friggin' almost all the Fallout or Bethesda games in general. There's always some buggy ass shit. There's whole quests I've learned that aren't accessible because they're like bugged. Like everything else is programmed, but they can't start it because it's bugged. Like the only way you can play this quest in this Fallout game is you go into the console and activate it on PC. Wow, look at that. I'm in 3rd. Bruh, lol. But yeah, there's just some quests that are inaccessible. Like it could if you made the program wait, but there's no wait code, so it checks the variable a dozen times instantly. Like, hold on. I bet humans do this too when they quadruple check something. There was 10 red shells the moment I was put in 6th fucking place. Damn, dude. No. Yeah, that's brutal, man. Oh, look. We all favored Starview Peak. Everyone go see Super Mario Galaxy. Nintendo isn't paying me, but they should be. As a huge Super Mario Galaxy fan, it's like I need to go see it again because my brain was so oversaturated with wonder and delight that there's so much of it that's a blur that I can't quite remember. I like these early moments in a race when I can still see Brianna before she disappears into 1st place. All right, time to become a menace. Woohoo! Woohoo! No! God damn it. Immediately paid for my hubris. Whoa, whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, no. Damn, Brandon, I saw that shoot you out of the air. That was crazy. Caden, back off. Back off. Back off. No. I was first for less than a minute. And then it gave me jack shit for items. And now here I am in 6th. If ooh, I bounced off of Waluigi. Oh shit. No. Kaden. Like Batman. Oh, come on. Something hit me, son of a bitch. Come on. Oy. There we go. No, I missed that one. No, no, Bowser, you sick bastard. Son of a bitch. Anyway, I plan to take tomorrow or today, I guess, and Thursday off from streaming because Wednesday this week is therapy and Thursday is just a normal day off. But Friday, I have no apps to update, no website bugs to fix, so game making day, yeah, hell yeah. Also, Saturday too will be a game making day. Fuck yeah, man. I hope you get some good progress done. Yeah. Yeah, how those red shells taste. Listen here. That blue shell hecking destroyed me. That was insane. I saw that you were flying midair and you fell down like a dead bird. It was crazy. I've never been more love in my life. Dear God. But yeah, man, congrats on having some time off to work on the game. That'll be gratifying. Yes, it picked mine finally. I love this track so much. Oh man, Rainbow Roads are always tough. But here we go. Ah, come on. No? Welp, I'm 24th. I'm in 24th place. Doo-doo-doo. All right, let's try and lock in just a little bit. Yes, I hope so too. I am making plans with my artist friend to have them do all the art in the game except the sprites, so that's awesome. That's going to be a huge add. And then you'll figure out something to do with the sprites eventually. Find another person who can assist you with that. I'm still in 24th. I had to fight so hard to get out of 24th just now. That is a dolphin. That is a dolphin on a motorbike. Boom. All right. Boom. Trying to catch up as much as possible. Okay, we're at 9th. 10th. I'm falling out of the sky. God damn it. Okay, 14th. Yay. I got knocked out of the sky. That was annoying. I did find a sprites person, actually. Oh, awesome. I paid $15 to him for a set of, like, 8 freaking sprites. It was a steal. Nice. Well done. Is 8 sprites enough? These Lumas look fantastic, by the way. Just randomly realizing how cool the Lumas look. Like, I want that in the next Super Mario Galaxy. Okay. Turn. Turn. Don't fall off the stage. Good Lord. Oh, wait. This track has 4 laps to it? Oh, right, because it extends. It's like, yeah, I remember Rainbow Road. Well, here's a whole separate area. Kaden. Come on. Oh, shit. I failed to make a choice. I didn't realize I had to choose left or right. Boop. Now I can't see Kaden or hit him with anything. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. It's not going to be all the sprites, just the set I'll use for now. Okay. I will hit him up next month to get some new sprites, maybe custom made if he doesn't already have a set of what I need in his shop. Nice. Also, holy shit, I forgot how much goes on in this friggin' stage. And I'm spending most of my time not on this stage. Yeah, that's sick. I mean, I want to get back to my creative projects and stuff, but I'm trying to get, like, steady income and do all this stuff, and I just don't have room to, like, sit and do my creative stuff. Come on, come on, come on. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, boom, boom, boom. Oh. Come on, come on, Kaden! Damn it, I'm not gonna reach you. Yeah, Mimic's artist friend is having financial trouble, so I'm gonna be throwing money at them as fast as they can draw. Oh, good. That's sweet of you. Rainbow Road is beautiful. Yes, it is, and also beautiful getting in third. I tied with Bowser, but I still made it in third this time. I did it, guys. My viewers still beat me, but that doesn't matter because at least I'm in third. Oh, thank God. That Bowser was the bane of my existence. Yeah. A devilish creature. Fucking Bowser. Every time I could never catch up with Brianna, so I could only catch up with Kaden, and so Kaden was the only person on the receiving end of all of my red shells and fireballs. Current deal we have is $50 per art piece, but I may have to go up to $100 for the battle pieces. Hell yeah. That's gonna be sick. One of those two blue shells sniped me out of the air again. So brutal. Race count, 4 races. Yeah. That's the big thing, to try to get ahead fast so the people fighting each other slow down each other. Slow each other down for you. That's true. It becomes this big cluster of people. And they're slowing each other down. Because right now they're just doing headshots and battle pieces or full body. Gotcha, I see. I was like, 15 must be the headshot. Oh my God, there was a coin sitting right in front of me and I should have fucking got it. I would do turns often so I would get speed boost to catch up to you again. Yeah, that's what I was doing too. I'm constantly trying to do the turns to like drifts, speed boosts, and here I am. Yep, I seem fast because I'm not being bad. I have seen with like really good Mario Kart players that often the key is to just not get bumped into, not make any mistakes, not bump into the edge of the stage. There's just so many things that like keep you in first super early on. Mario with his hat backwards. Mario with his hat backwards. I see Brianna. He's got bananas. I can't shoot a shell at her, but she's the invincible. But I'm gonna. Kaden, you picked the wrong moment, dude. I was going ham with the ice flower, and you got my last one. I wasn't even trying to get you that time. The universe just conspired. Okay, and then Oh, come on. That sucks. On me again. Baby Rosalina. It's a Rosalina. But the baby. Goodbye, Caden. Goodbye, Firehider. Hello, Axel. Let's see. Oh, just the hop? Just the hopping feather? That's it? Bro. Uncool. Do. Can I do it on the... Nope, I can't do it on the waves. Okay. Oh, shit. Damn it. Nah, $50 per headshot. Oh, okay. Possibly 100 for full body, and the other artist person who does sprites is in like India or something. I think our money goes much further. Yep. Rupees are not worth as much as a dollar, even though rupees sound awake. Oh. Look at that princess with the crown. I still like Whistletop Summit. I love Great Block Ruins too, though. The green car suits you. Thank you. The toy dump truck is a unique choice that I was not expecting, but you seem to be doing well. Oh, hold on, we're connecting to your channels. Are we having some sort of internet issue? Is this... I just went for big wheels like Caden without copying. Gotcha. Hold up. Why is my chat being weird over here in OBS? Okay, I think it's fixed. I like the carpet here for some kind of reason. Although I probably wouldn't use gold or yellow for the thread. I would go for more green, frankly. All right. Oh, I love that this is on this film strip. Hello, everybody. Whoop. What's up, y'all? Okay. We are in a good spot. Very good spot. I swear if that bomb hit Caden. Oh no. Caden! Woohoo! Yoo-hoo! Oh, yeah! Damn it. I hate it. I hate the lightning bolt. I hate the lightning bolt so much. Usually because I'm holding some great item at the time and I have to give it up. All right, here we go. I'm in 7th, which is not great, but could be worse. Okay. Boop. Bow. Right behind Caden, right behind Caden, right behind Caden. Just wanted to mess with him. No! No longer right behind Caden. Behind Monty Mole. I'm not even sure if that's Monty Mole. I think that's a different character entirely. Now I'm behind Caden again. By the way, I put that pic of my kitty baby in the Discord. Thank you for letting me know. Did I get you? Third, I placed. Yeah, nice. Hell yes, thank God. Except now, overall, I'm still fourth. Sleepy boy. What's his name again? My brain keeps saying Oscar. Precious little boy on a cute little blanket. Fun fact, the countdown on the screen you jump into in this map is actually based on how close you are to the screen. You can back up and it will count up. What the fuck? What the hell? Oscar, yes. Okay. Sometimes I struggle with names, but I was like, that's Oscar. He's a precious baby. Yeah, an eepy-seepy little boy. Just a little man. That blanket has been mine since I was a baby. Mama used to swaddle me in it when I was smaller. It did have that feel of being an older blanket in its style. I was like, huh. That's so sweet. So, passing it on to the new baby. Whoop. Brianna is not in first place? What's happening? Did she get distracted? Is she tired? Does she need a snack? Oh, there she is. And then I immediately hit her with a red shell. So sorry. Where'd she go? Is she okay? Grandma Joyce made it for me. Aw, bless you, Grandma Joyce. Oh, there she is. Shells her. Look, it's Mario Kart. What could I say? Oh, there was a moose. I didn't realize there was a friggin' moose. I just shot a blue shell for whoever's problem that is. Boop. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna go through this one. I'm gonna go that way. Ah, I picked the correct direction. That was me, Caden. I miss Grandma Joyce. I don't know what she would have thought of me now, but I'd hope she'd be okay with it at least. I hope so too. I hope so too. I hope there's an afterlife so she has room to learn from her ways. Oh, the yawn. Oh, good. Gotta get out of 9th place, Jesus. Don't look at me, Waluigi. I didn't give you permission. She didn't mind when I dated a woman, so that's why I'm hopeful she wouldn't mind my transition. Oh, that's promising. That's a relief. Oh my God. Oh, who got me? Show yourself. You son of a bitch. Whee! Shit. God damn it. Aha. Don't remember her before she got dementia, though. She would say the wildest things. Yeah, dementia's really... It's life-destroying. It's yeah. Praying every day I do not get it, and that if I do get it, we have a cure, and if we don't have a cure, I don't have to deal with it for very long, and if I have to deal with it for a long time, I hope it doesn't hurt my family, and if it hurts my family, yeah. Thanks for throwing that blue shell, lol. I think Caden had that one before that. Oops. She was fun and sweet even in the worst of it, to be honest. Aw, that's so sweet. Beloved Grandma Joyce. Yeah, fucking thanks, Lamau. You're welcome. He was in position to start getting a lot of distance while we battled, then boom, it was my problem. I just shot a blue shell for whoever's problem that is. That's my problem. Oh shit. These are all good. I gotta go random. Oh shit. Wow. I guess it was always gonna be that. I don't think my Nana has dementia, but did she did say the N-word when trying to refer to a black person casually. That may not be dementia, that may just be muscle memory. Except that time she got horny and asked Grandma to put Ian on the phone with that sultry, deep voice of his. Like, Grandma, that's your blood girl. What the fuck? I love how you said "wah" after saying some incredibly "wah" shit yourself. Oh my god. Yeah, my grandpa had dementia and would apparently be flirty with the nurses, which was not him at all. He was very, very committed to my grandmother, so she wasn't even trying to be that derogatory. Yeah, just muscle memory. Zero hate, just habit. Oh, Jesus. Speaking of zero hate, Hayden doesn't hate me at all as I barrel through him. Oh, Brianna changed to the little green guy. No, wait, no, she didn't. I'm crazy. It just looked like that happened. Mama often said, I look like Granny and I live like Grandma Joy, and to be honest, it's tracked so far. That's sweet. Aw. Except the beard, of course. She may have waxed, we don't know. And my sister who was there said she was apparently a lot of POC around when she did that. Jesus. Little old white women can get away with too goddamn much. Damn it, Caden. I wasn't able to hit you with the ice flower. It should be called a frost flower, really. No! Shit! I fell off the stage in the dumbest way. And I lost all my red shells. The childish whining, I admit. Oh my god. No, no, don't land on the wrong side. Okay. I was almost headed for the wrong end of the track. Oh my god, they won fucking miles ago. Son of a bitch. They've been sitting there waiting for me. Yeah, my family hushed her up quick. Yeah, I would too. Grandma, shut the fuck. Thinks, I mean, in the 60s, there was a form of the N-word that was used even by African Americans to refer to that group, so I guess it kind of tracks. I don't fucking know. Yeah, it's definitely not for white people to use, though. Definitely not. Definitely off limits. Whoop. Bam. Yeah, not anymore. Oh, whoop. It was never great, but it used to be a lot more common. Yeah, I think you're referring to the Spanish word for black, which some black people do still use, but it is weird as a holdover. And it always throws off, it throws off black people in Mexican-speaking communities because they have to use negro as just, that's black. That's the color black. Martin Luther King used it in his I Have a Dream speech. Yeah. And then, I mean, it was used in some organization names too. You kids fight amongst yourselves. Oh, right. I'm just fucking around at this point. 3 hours and 24 minutes I've been streaming. I've just been having a time and chilling. It's almost midnight where I'm at. I think that's going to be it for me, actually. Kids, I'm pretty sure Matthew is well older than you. I was joking because I left the server. How dare you call me well older, by the way? You could have just said older. You didn't have to emphasize my decrepit elderliness. Bruh. I'm just messing, but that's so funny. Yeah, I think that's gonna have to be it for me. He's pretty cool for 102. Be nice. Thank you. I've been through a lot. I'm an old man, so you're an even older man. And what's funny is we're not even that old. Like I said, we're not even that old. And like as a species, we don't even get that old. There are sharks that live longer than us, okay? There are sharks that have more wisdom than the most elderly of human beings. Like, we're such babies on the geologic scale. We're barely blinks. That's enough of my rambling for now, at least. Thanks for the races. Thanks for joining us and for being first literally every single time. You're killing it. Imagine having a birthday that starts with 19. Imagine. 1986 is the year I was born in. December 20th, 1986. I was brought home for Christmas. I was a Christmas gift. Oh my god, lol, the 1900s. Ah, yes, the 20th century. I was literally born late last century. Jesus Christ. All right. Well, I was about to say I'm gonna go to bed, but I think that would probably be a lie. It's either Pocopia or Fallout 4. I'm not sure where I'm gonna land, but wherever I end up, thank y'all for being here. Appreciate y'all, especially those of you who are in Eastern time zone. I was like 3 when the 2000s came around. Come on, guys. No, old man. Be here with the rest of the old men. You did this to yourself. 3 too soon. Yeah, it's super late, but I was having fun and it's spring break for me. Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. That's true. Yeah, so this is just what you should be doing. I don't know what Caden and Cam are thinking. But anyway, appreciate y'all being here. Thank you so much. Not sure when I'll see y'all next. Maybe tomorrow, maybe Thursday. It's hard to say. Oh, I gotta do taxes tomorrow, so maybe not tomorrow. We'll see. Spring break exists. Yeah, it used to be a thing. Oh, look at these unsquished Luigis. I'm thinking of deleting red shells from your item pool. Well, delete blue shells too, and maybe we'll even things out. Is doing taxes hard? Sometimes. I just have a pain of a tax situation this year. It's just complicated. Sometimes it's complicated, sometimes it's easy. The older you get, the more complicated it tends to be because you got more going on. But yeah. Thanks again, everyone, and until I see you next time, be kind to yourselves and others, and stay strong. Bye for now.